Hello everyone, this tutorial is going to be on a pluck sound which turns into a huge pad, so it sounds like this. So let's get started. First thing you really want to do is go onto the voicing tab and set your voicing up to 16 voices. Make sure it's on polyphon so you can play chords, and make sure that's on always. Also put the pitch cutoff here on this right bit here, set to 0.07. The default is on 1, but if you have it on 1, you get this horrible detune and it sounds dreadful. So that on 0.7 and that on full. Wavetable position, I've got it on here. It sort of makes your sound a bit brighter and more analogy. I don't really know how to explain if you turn that up, but at the moment I've just got it on 0. Hand position, said it's 2 ticks past mono. That just widens it out slightly. Onto the oscillators, square saw on all 3, spectrum on all 3 as usual, and on the wavetable position set all 3 of them to 1 o'clock. Same on intensity, all on full and all on amp full. But this one leave at 0.00, this one 0.06, this is just a slight detune on this, and this a more heavy detune at 0.13. Next, in modulation oscillator, you want to put it on 12 and put some phase onto oscillator 1, but for the moment keep it at 0, and we'll be changing it with the macro here. Put some bright noise on, colour on full, and amp at about 10 o'clock. This just brightens up the sound really. Both your filters, they're both going to be daft filters, and so the cutoff on filter 1 is going to be at 11 o'clock, and resonance at 12 or 1 o'clock. Filter 2, cutoff at 0, resonance at 11 o'clock. You'll see we have got macro and envelope 4 on this, but we'll come to that later. No effects on FX1, but on FX2 you can use a dimension expander, which is what we always like to put on for some reason. Dry wet on 11 o'clock, size on 9 o'clock. EQ, for now turn your high shelf down to 9 o'clock and your frequency down to 0. Put your boost up slightly to about 1 o'clock and your low shelf up to about 1 o'clock. Right, that's all you need to do for now. But we need to automate things with macros and stuff. So firstly, go into envelope 4 here, leave the attack settings as they are, but on decay, make sure the level's all the way down, and put decay sort of 10 o'clock. And what you need to do now is get macro 1 here, click on the little arrows thing, click on the box below decay and drag it up to about 2 or 3 o'clock. So now when you turn the macro up, you're basically decreasing the decay time and how long the sound takes to trail off. So that's turning a really quick pluck into a pad basically. What you also need to do is map the macro 4 you just edited onto filter 2 cutoff, and then just drag it all the way up. So back to the macro again. Phase, onto the phase you put on oscillator 1 and drag it up to just a little bit, so about 9 o'clock. Also macro 1 onto filter 1 cutoff and then drag it all the way up. Onto low shelf, drag it onto the low shelf and pull it down to just below centre. Same on frequency, but drag it all the way up, and also on high shelf and drag it all the way up. So yeah, that's your sound now. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. Thanks for watching, subscribe for more stuff like this, and please visit my SoundCloud and Facebook, where you can get free downloads of some of my music. Okay, bye.